Hey guys, so this is more of a pizza recipe video because I was just experimenting with making gluten-free bagels. And I didn't like how they turned out. I'm not actually baking them right now. I just shaped them and I'm letting them rise in the oven with the light on. Ooh, and then I got brunch with my boyfriend while we were letting it rise. It was so good. And then my nieces and nephews came over, so we decided to have a pizza day. I bought just some regular store brand pizza flour. I forget what makes it special. I guess the way it's like milled or ground or whatever. I just literally followed the recipe on the back, but I made enough to have 8 pizzas since I wanted to have enough for everyone to make their own. I think it was 8 cups. I don't remember. It's right there. I'll try to write it in the description. It was very easy. It was, I'm pretty sure, just the flour, some salt, water, honey. You can use sugar if you want. I just had honey and I didn't have to use a spoon to get something else messy. I did end up using active dry yeast with it because I wasn't sure how early they were going to arrive in the day, and they came, I feel like, pretty early afternoon. So I was like, I want to do this within like an hour or whatever. So yeah, I did use active dry yeast. But I did mix a little bit of my starter in there. Honestly, I should have mixed in more just to give it more of that flavor. But it was really good according to all of my nephews and my niece. So it was really fun. I need to do it again. But yeah, it was really easy. Just mixed everything together and let it rise, I think, for at least an hour. Yeah. At this point, I took out all of the bagels that were rising and I had some water boiling. I have some baking soda on the side, but I think what I did was, well, I'm checking the temperature here, but what I did was boil a few in just plain water, and then I boiled some in the baking soda, because I forget if it just needs to be boiled water for bagels or if it needs to be the baking soda, but I feel like the baking soda is only for pretzels. And I record on my phone and I don't like just stopping the video to search things up. But anyway, boiling it's kind of reacting a little weird. I mean, I'm pretty sure mostly rice flour, so I don't know how to describe it, but it was doing something. So I did that for all of them. Again, half of them without baking soda in the water and the other half with baking soda. I was doing that while I was letting the yeast activate. It already looked really good because I did mix the starter in there. And now I'm just making an egg wash. I'm pretty sure it's for the bagels. Not so much of a spoiler alert. The bagels didn't come out very good. They were really crunchy. I don't know if baking for less time would have helped with that. Maybe, but they were just super dried out and like hard to chew, like crouton stale in a bad way, like the worst way possible. They didn't get very fluffy. And I technically overproofed them, but I don't know. I don't know how people get better textures or better looking gluten-free bagels. I wanted to try it. I was curious. So yeah, just making the egg wash for the bagels. You can kind of see right there, it like kind of broke open. But since it was like the same time that I like was making pizza, I was like I might as well include some of it, but I might make a different video for regular bagels. And I should probably try the gluten-free one again, but I don't need to. Yeah, regular old bagels where it's at for real. Yeah, I guess they don't look too bad here, but they just didn't turn out too well. So just putting the egg wash on them, and then I sprinkle half of them with sesame seeds, and I bake them, I forget for how long. And I think they even look good in the end, but again, they're just way too dried out. They don't have that bagel texture at all. It was more like crouton-y. I don't know. I don't remember if like one turned out better than the other regarding like adding baking soda or not. It just wasn't good, but it was fun to do.
Where does this go?
Are you done?
Yeah.
In the sink. It's dirty. Look at what I'm making. My nephew Ezra started to ask questions about what I was doing, and I think he thought the pizza was gonna be done soon. So I just showed him like the bagels. Don't think they tried it, but he thought it was pretty cool. He's like can just see over the counter to look at them. Very adorable. Okay, so now I am mixing in the yeast, water, honey slash starter mixture. Oh god, I didn't realize I spilled all of that. It's been weeks after I've done this, by the way. Mix everything by hand. It's a pretty, not super watery, but it is a bit sticky. The texture of the dough. Is that what you call it? Yeah. It's a bit more watery, a bit sticky, but yeah, it was great. It was very helpful to have the stand mixer handle there because it was really hard to mix all of that. I also have like very weak hand grip strength and wrists, so it was helpful. And yeah, it was very sticky. Pretty sure I grabbed the, what is it called, silicone spatula to take everything off my hands. Yep. And just let it rise, and it rose a good amount. So it came together pretty quickly. Okay, it's been some time. Floured the work surface, and I'm just going to lightly knead it some more, make it a little less sticky with the extra flour, and I just separate it into 8 pieces and let everyone make their own pizzas. Even though I'm like literally about to cover it up again and I hold the bowl and everything, I'm pretty sure all I did was like set up the table to make the pizzas, like put all the cheese and the toppings and the sauce out. I didn't really like let it sit for too long. Here are the bagels. You can kind of see like their texture. That one looked good, but the rest of them just don't. The sesame seeds cover a lot of sins. Oh yes, and here they are making their pizza. It's a pretty good size for all of them. Edna didn't want any tomato sauce. That's my boyfriend making himself one. He made one for my mom and himself, and this is what they look like cooked, the pepperoni ones at least. And the kids absolutely loved it. Ezra said it was his favorite. We made a Mexican pizza one that was super good. Another pepperoni, and this one was mine. It was veggie. Oh yeah, my dad was also heating up some pierogies that my mom's client gave her. Oh, And this video also features me making garlic confit. I think that's how you say it. I just got rosemary from the backyard. It's a bit dry, bit of brown, but smells good, tastes good. It was great. Just washed it up and put it in a oven proof bowl. Grabbed a bunch of garlic, washed it, and then put it in there. It's a lot of garlic. I really like garlic. And just covered it in olive oil, and I baked it at 250 for I originally did 2 hours, and this was probably the most garlic I've done making this, so it still wasn't like soft and gooey. So I did a total of, I want to say at least 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, and it turned out the way I liked it. So yeah, you can still see it's kind of solid there, but that also would make some pretty good bread. Okay, bye.